Yeah, okay. Bye. Rick said I think it was clone. Will you clone somebody?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now can you hear me?
Here you go.
Good one, Carl. All right, can you hear me now? I had it set for my work headphones. Hey, there's Tracy. Welcome aboard. And James Catnese. All righty. Gang's all here. Thank you, Nancy. Linda says better. What do you want? Dolby sound system? That would be on your end. Thank you, Diane. I got to pick on everybody today. Yeah, it's been a day. I worked in Standale. No, I'm sorry. Worked in Allendale this morning, 10 to 2. And I went to Blodgett and visited Holly. She's in for Can't Breathe. There's Sonia with a J. And then I buzzed back here, let the dogs out accidentally. So my sister and I had to get the dogs back. And the one, the little schnauzer, he doesn't watch for cars. You know, it just stresses you out. Anyways, then we finally got that all done and went to my nephew's. I installed a dryer. I moved the washing machine in, found out it didn't come with hoses. So I gotta have to go back and do that maybe tomorrow or Monday. But I know that supposedly Holly gets released tomorrow, and they do not do the service anymore where if you've been brought in by an ambulance, it used to be, well, you could go home in a cab or, you know, what they call that, share a ride. I don't know. Anyways, I guess they've discontinued that. So somebody has to go pick her up. And of course, that somebody is going to be me. So then by the time I get back here, because I have to work tomorrow till 1, time I get back here tomorrow, I might work on the lawnmower. It's crazy. I'm too busy to get in any kind of trouble. I've been thinking about doing something next weekend out of the, just get away from work for a little bit. There's bound to be something even around here. I don't necessarily have to go out of state. There's plenty of things to do right around here. I don't even have to go all that far. Especially if I do something on Thursday and Friday, and perhaps Saturday. There's a museum I discovered in Allendale. There are 2 museums, one in Genesee and one in Granville, that I'd like to check out as well. I introduced myself as Yankee Gringo. It gets a laugh. Or a lot of times, if there's a group of them, you know, speaking their language, I just walk up and say, "Easy for you to say," and they'll look at me and they start laughing. So that's a good thing. I'm spoiling myself. I have a Frosty. Which I end up wearing. I gotta get the stupid cap off. There. It's who I am, Brody. Welcome. Good to see you. No, I lost the spoon. Oh, there it is. I bet you do, Linda. I'd bring you one, but you're a little. By the time I would get it to you, it'd be melted, like this one. Ah. So, has anyone took a look at the thumbnail? Do you need any clues? If someone guesses tonight, we've got this to play with. I've never seen or done one of these. I asked the gas station manager, I said, I don't care what it is, just make it a $5 one, not a cash word. And he came up with this one, so hopefully he picked something that will win. Ray, welcome aboard. And okay. Let's see. I think James is going somewhere in the next week. Or is it 2 weeks from now? When is the 17th? That's 10 days from now. Oh, Kansas. That's where you're going. Should be fun. Wish you could swing by here. I got a delivery to make. I just got to get their snail mail address because I have 2 Kansas scratch-off tickets that I never did. I'm not likely to be going to Kansas for a few months. Nancy wants a couple clues. All right. Full time. That's one clue. Let's see what else. No, Pat. That's 2. All right, I'll wait. She'll probably guess it with that much information, though. Oh, goodness. And I'm tired. 4 o'clock will come awful darn early. And there is Brian. Welcome aboard. I'm just goofing off. I got a new camera. That's why the pictures look so much better. I'm sitting on the couch at my sister's house in Jenison, Michigan. Poor Cindy. Wow. Yeah, it's just been busy. Each day, something, I want to get back out to Kyle's. Well, I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. I got a muffler to fix on my sister's car. Got a lawnmower to fix to be able to mow at my nephew's place, which the grass has not been mowed, so it's knee deep. What else? Oh, somewhere along the line, I'd like to work on the square body and on the bus.
He won't though. How about Jack and me? You don't want him, he doesn't want to move. I will be able to move him. That's kind of neat.
My sister's trying to get the dogs to come over here. I don't know if they're gonna.
He ain't gonna Yeah, do your order.
Yeah, bless Cindy for sure.
Okay.
Oh, Brian, I know something you'd be
I can
interested
hear
in.
Jack on your phone. I'll go right now. Oh, he's coming. Okay, he's coming right now. Hold it. Good way. Go right down.
What are you doing?
You see Big White. Rick's watching. He wants to see Big White.
Okay.
Get over here. Can you see him?
Not yet.
Okay. What about now? Right there. You
Say
see
hi.
him?
Say hi, Keely.
I see him.
Jim? Yeah. Kelly. It's Rick talking to you.
Well, okay.
Okay, you happy now?
Well,
That neat?
Keely.
My nephew is
He laid
watching.
down. Okay. I don't know where the little guy went.
Hi, Keely. Hi, Keely. Look, wait, look at Keely. Right there. Right there. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Anyways, Brian, you notice over there is the Yamaha 300. My sister and I have been playing with a little bit.
I don't know what. Oh, that's ours.
Ours, yes. It used to be mine. Now it's ours.
Ours.
Bodie Island. Aw. Went to Bodie Island. That's so cute. So, yes, Keely is now looking at me. She's typical Pyrenees. Just lays down and you get to step over her or around her because she's not going to move. Now she's just panting hard and looking at me like, who are you talking to? Excuse me. I bet Nancy's probably waiting for more clues. Or did you figure it out? Oh, dang, these crazy cramps. Yes, petless, full time, solo. And I can tell you she's watching, but she won't say anything because she knows that Timmy will jump in and guess who it is. No, Linda, you're 180 degrees. Ouch. Okay. I realize I don't have to use a touch screen on this computer. I've got a mouse.
You doing, pumpkin?
Oh, it's not really a great game, Tracy. It's just a fun thing. Thumbnail for this live stream is a picture that I stole from a channel. All right, and then the idea is figure out where I stole it at. Figure out whose channel is that, and if you do figure out whose it is, then we'll do a scratch off for you. Quick and easy one. No cash words tonight. No sentences. Nothing like that. Just guess the channel, and we'll scratch off. And if nobody guesses, we'll wait till next week, and we'll still do the same channel. Mark is here. Welcome aboard. Tracy's got it figured out now. She'll guess. She knows. She's seen that picture before. She's just scratching her head, playing, where did I see that? So what is everybody else doing? There's Tracy Wilkie saying hi to everybody. What is everybody doing besides watching me on YouTube? Are you traveling? How's your weather? The weather here is actually quite balmy. I think it's around 75. My sister says she's going to fix my phone, but has she? No. Oh, goodness. Somehow the weather got moved way down the line. Oh, it's 79, partly cloudy. And tomorrow's supposed to be. Why won't it move? Tomorrow, Sunday, it's supposed to rain in the afternoon, but a high of 81, low 55. It's going to stay in the 70s for the rest of the week, it looks like. And no rain forecast until Friday. So tomorrow, a little bit of rain. Then I'm going to guess it's going to be a little bit humid through the week. And it's not even summer yet. You're not going to guess the obvious. So Linda already knows. I think it might be pirate trickery. She expects me to blurt it out because she knows. Now Williams thinks it's obvious. 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate, 10 milligrams of melatonin by 8. Okay, you got hour and a half. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry, Carl. Everybody's saying hi to Mark. Dang that, stupid cramps. I swear, I'll tell myself, oh, got to eat a banana, so I'll avoid the cramps. I eat a banana and get the cramps. Not supposed to be that way. The banana's supposed to give you potassium. You need potassium. And I get enough calcium through dairy product. Why am I getting cramps? And I drink water, real water, with electrolytes in it. Not the stuff that's been osmosis. You know, everything has been removed from it. I question that. All right, we'll deal with it. We have 14 people. This is great. There may be more as well. I've learned that I do not believe lurkers show up in the count up here. I show 14. How many do I see? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's possible. Maybe the number does count the lurkers. Ahoy, lurkers. One of them could be my nephew, O'Brien. So that makes 11. Well, now there's 15. So, yeah, mostly what's happening is work for me. But gradually, I seem to be getting more and more accustomed to it. So it's like, you know, there's definitely challenges. Had one the other day where I had this funny feeling that they were trying to scam. So I mentioned it to the supervisor. And they moved it even higher up, and yep, it was a scam. Thank you, Tracy. I really appreciate that. Um, what else is crazy? I'm actually considering, I'm going to write it down too, before I forget. There's a course I'd like to take, and I think it's legit. Everything I've checked out so far appears to be legit. And it could be like a backup to the current job that I'm doing, just in case. And it's something I'm kind of interested in, so we'll see. If it's not terribly expensive, if they were talking several $100s to take a course, I might be more suspicious. But so far, what I've looked up, it's the real deal, and it's not hundreds of dollars. But then you wonder, okay, then what are they going to hit me with later? There's always a gotcha. Um, I found 3 museums I want to visit. So I won't suffer for lack of anything to do. Peeping Tom decided to spend more time at home. He was trying to maintain a proper work-life balance. I like that. That's excellent, Mark. Work-life balance. Mark, did you see that one? It was on Facebook 2 or 3 weeks ago. This lady, she's cleaning her butcher knife, wiping the blood off of it. And then she said, well, I picked up this guy hitchhiking. And he said to me, you know, lady, it's a little bit dangerous just to pick up some guy randomly. And I said back to him, well, what are the chances that there could be 2 serial killers in the same car? Well, that's Eaglet fledgling this morning. Mama Eagle brought her fish and fed her in the tree. That is cool. That is way cool. Linda likes the joke. Yeah, it is. When you think about it, what are the chances? 2 serial killers in the same car. Brock, welcome aboard. Are you up in Colorado? Are you being? Are you sitting at the bar, being spoiled by a favorite bartender? I haven't had a chance to watch full videos, but I have been kind of keeping up with what's going on. Yeah, I need to watch full videos, but something always happens. Leadville, there he is. Congratulations. Yeah, Leadville, Colorado. Hey, you never know. I am mobile. Out by the mountains. Cool. Colorado is an area that I want to uh, explore. It won't happen this year. But there's a good chance next year. There's nothing really going to tie me next year back to Michigan except for, well, next year will be M26. That'll be the only reason that I can think of right now. Barring unforeseen circumstances, but right now, as it stands, I will be more or less footloose and fancy free, not having to be as tied down as I am this summer. You crazy dog. I thought I felt something. It was the schnauzer licking my toe because when I was trying to install the dryer at my nephew's house, I managed to pull it over my bare toe. Yes, there's some blood. Doesn't hurt, but the little dog wants to make sure that I'm okay. He's cleaning my wound on my big toe. My goodness. So Brock and Brian, I've gotten a few new toys. I got the camera up here, which is 4 times better than the camera that's built into the computer. This is a new computer that I use for work primarily. But I'm gradually setting it up. I've got the program on here for what's it called? Filmora. And got to experiment a little more with that. I'm going to get some more content that I can import. And if nothing else, I can at least do kind of slide and videos and kind of group them together so that they're maybe around 8-9 minutes long, and be able to show you a little bit more of what's going on with Captain Jack. No, I kind of miss the heat in a way, because the heat, at least in Arizona, to me, of course, they say it's a dry heat. Well, it's still heat, but it was dry. Now I'm here, it's 80 degrees, but the humidity is like 90. I could sit here and just sweat. Yeah, I'm making a few progress, Brock. I got Starlink. I haven't hooked it up yet because of whatever was wrong with trying to say, here's your $50, and it just went. And I got busy, so I have, I got Starlink, brand new, sitting in the box. I haven't hooked it up. I've had it now for what, 2 weeks? William, the truck is still there. I haven't done anything with it. If you're talking about the 79, I did charge up the battery and attempted to start it, but it tried. I think it just needs a little help yet. I actually don't mind the humidity so much, but I think I was out in Arizona long enough that I was actually starting to get more acclimated to the heat in Arizona, the dry heat. I agree with you, James, very much. Well, I know you have Starlink, Brock, because I pirated it. I used it when we were at Amanda's meetup. I used your Starlink to do a live stream, and it worked well. And so now I've got it. It's the mini, so it runs off a 12 volt. It picks up the signal just fine, and I'd start using it now, except for the fact that when I tried to pay them money, it just kept spinning. And my money's green. I wonder. I don't think I had my first experience. I think most people here knows about it, but I had my first experience having to pay an exchange rate. I had to pay exchange rate for the Filmora. Never had that happen before where I ever had to pay an exchange rate. And I was kind of surprised. It wasn't much. It was Philmora was 65, something like that. Might have been 67 for a Philmora for a year. And I paid an exchange rate of 55 cents. Yeah, definitely much better having, we've had some rain and it was good. I will say this, the flowers, the trees, the lawns, and everything up here is so nice and green and pleasant. And run barefoot through the yard and walk down the sidewalk barefoot. I mean, it's nice. I'm looking forward to going to the beach, Lake Michigan, and do some barefooting out there. Summer will be over before we even know it. That's how quick it goes. But definitely enjoying the weather. But again, there's that humidity. It's right there. I plan to stay in Michigan until the end of September and then head to Kentucky. Marshall's putting on a meetup in Kentucky. Hopefully, you guys can show up too. That'd be fun. I bet you've never been to Kentucky, Brock. Beautiful, beautiful country. You hope summer will be over. No one's guessed the channel, Kyle. Not yet. DaVinci Resolve's free version is very good. I have never tried DaVinci at all. I have tried Chap. I can't remember. I've tried several, and they all required more powerful computer. Well, now I do have a more powerful computer, so perhaps some of those programs would work, but Phil Morrow came highly recommended to me, and I had personal tutorship, which was Tina. So I'm very grateful for that. And I'm going to keep trying to practice what I've been taught and learn more. And there is Brene. Great to see you, Brene. So have you guessed the channel yet? I'm actually surprised that Ray didn't guess it, but he might. All right, I'm going to spoil myself, make you all mad, and have a couple sips of chocolate frosty. And it's melting quick. Brene wants clues. Scroll up. I didn't say throw up, I said scroll up. Excuse me while I mute myself. Or I should. Let's see, we've got the thumbnail. We've got soul, female, no pet, full time. Oh, thank you, Linda. All right, Brock, it was great. Thank you for coming aboard. Give you know who a big hug from us all. I look forward to watching more of both of you guys' videos. William is guessing that it's Van Life with Gina, which is an extremely great guess. Although I think, doesn't she have a cat? I don't remember for sure. And Kyle's got a good guess that it's D. Ray says most people I know have pets. What? No, it's not. It's not Van Life with Gina, and it's not Lady Bug Out. Good guesses, but it's not them. No, it's not Tina. Nope, it's not Susie. And it's not Amanda. Close, but not. Oh, that's another thing. Who is there? Anyone live after me tonight? No, it's not Box Fan D either, Bernie. Although that's not a bad guess either. Except that she has Max. So this person that we're talking about has no pets. Trying to think, is there another subtle clue I could give you? Let's see, who in here knows her? As personally, I don't think anybody else in here besides myself and Brock would know her in person. Let me look. Oh, if Brian's still here, he would know. Yep. So yeah, does anybody know if there's anybody going live after me tonight? Which would be what, 20 minutes from now? And no, it's not Bernae. And it's not Kelly. I know you didn't even say Kelly, but when I'm thinking of channel names, I get your channel name and Kelly's channel name. Sometimes I mix them up. Nope, it's not Patty. Go to midnight. Nope, even if Kobe comes on, I'm not going to go to midnight. Thank you, Ray. No, they're not Canadian. So that's another clue. Not Canadian. And they're not Mexican, so they're, you know. Now, how did Linda come up with such a good guess? What made you think that might be Mindy? And then Tracy thinks it's Traveling Patio, and she's very close. No, it's not Susie. It's not Johnny's Journey. And we'll take our time. Should I keep you all in suspense? No, it's not Desert Adventure Deb. Yes, there. Now Linda just told me how she figured it out is that Brian and Brock know her. And that's correct. It is Mindy States. Her channel is Divine Mojo. And for all I know, she's watching. She might come in here. But I've got to get up a minute and find a coin. I don't have any change in my pocket. I think I know where there's a coin or something I can use to scratch. So let's see if I can set you up here carefully. No, it's not the RV DJ. Who it is Mindy Bernae, which her channel is Divine Mojo. Ouch. Woo! just sat back against the transformer, the power pack for the laptop. Pretty warm. Oh. How does that happen? Wrapped around my arm? One of these days I'm going to hang myself. Okay, I got to move the mouse. You laugh. You know, I have strings on my shorts. Kind of like bathing suit strings, but no, it's not a bathing suit, but I could use it for one, I suppose. So I'm hooking up the dryer and I'm shoving the 4-inch flexible hose into its collar. You have to just kind of get it pinched down in there. I was having a little trouble, but I finally got it. And then when I went to put it into the floor mount, I pulled my shorts. Like, what? One of the strings got caught in the contraption. I had to spend 10 minutes digging myself out of it, following the yellow brick road. I missed something. I'll scroll up in a minute. Do you have any change?
What kind do you need?
I need something scratch ticket.
Oh,
Where's the desk?
I didn't think anybody was on. I got Penny, and she put through a group there to figure it out.
You know they like me to use quarters rather than pen.
I got, well, they think who's up with the copper and then, you know, but it's enforcement. Okay.
I think they're greedy.
Oh, yeah. I'll let that one alone. Eventually, they're not gonna make pennies anymore, you know.
I think they've already stopped,
I think you're right.
and nickels will be next.
Yeah, but it costs more to make a nickel than it does to make a dime or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. We have. Anyways, I borrowed a quarter from my sister. Remind me to give it back to her. Maybe. All right, now I got to scroll up. A couch cushion. I don't think there's any money back there. There could be. There's Fatima. Welcome. The only live that you know is digging it back, Charlie. Okay. Oh, I'll see. It's not until tomorrow that Georgianne leaves on her trip, but I think she watches that channel. You never know, Bernay. Maybe Georgianne will show up on your doorstep. She's doing a cross-country trip. But I don't think, Linda's shaking her head. I don't think she's not coming to Michigan. I mean, we'll see her later for M25, but I don't think she's going to come up to Michigan on this trip. Phil is here. Welcome. You already had that convo with. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what's true. But that's true, Sonia. No pennies. Yeah. I didn't. I got a quarter. What else have I missed? Okay. All right. We are about to. Is it Mark? Good one, Mark. Is it Mark? Mark and Mindy. Yeah. All right. The only live digging. Okay. All right. Linda's chomping at the bit to get this done. Big money. Those look like 4-leaf clovers. That's good. There's Troy. Welcome aboard. Did you fill your van up down in Indiana, Troy? Find anything worth reselling? Work from work. All right. So what did I do with the quarter? I just had it. There it is. No. Yes, there I found it. And then we'll use this notebook. Ouch. All right, what do we got to do in here? We got an electric multiplier. Let's see. Reveal, okay, those are the bonuses. There's a 10, 20, or 50 in a bonus. The main player area, reveal a light bulb, win the prize shown for that symbol. Then the electric multiplier. If you win, scratch the electric multiplier and multiply your total winning prize on this ticket by that number. Okay, so over here, beneath my dirty finger, yes, I was cleaning today, not merchandising. I was cleaning windows, I was cleaning the gas pumps. It's time for a shower. Anyways, so we got that column that I think we have to reveal a light bulb. We'll get started. See what the heck it is. Bye, Brene. And William's going bowling. All right. We will see you, William. Good chance to be Wednesday night. All right. What did it say? It said reveal. I think that's a light bulb. Yeah, it is. So we gotta find a light bulb. First symbol is a lemon. The next symbol is a treasure chest. Get the scratch. Yeah, get a 900 series, William. Please. Okay, bell. A queen card. An ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A key. So we're halfway through, and this is how it's looking so far. Not quite in focus, is it? Guys, Don got a new dog, really? Wow. That's right, he left the other one with Moose, right? Somebody said they saw him up here in Cedar Springs. I haven't seen him. Next symbol is a ring. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. There is a horseshoe. A wallet. Aw, that's sad. That's the second time that's happened to him, isn't it? Yeah, it happens. Whoever found her kept her. Yeah. Banana. We only have 2 chances left. Got to get a light bulb. Fred, if this is not a winner, I'll have to call you and say, hey, give me another one. Coin. 1 left. Of course, when we got 3 bonus chances. And it's an apple. All right. Okay, electric bonus number 1. We'll see. It is a toaster. I've never seen a toaster as. That's interesting. Huh. Looks like a 2-slice toaster. All right, I'll show it to you in a minute. The next electric bonus is a fan, also an electric item. But we want a money amount. Last bonus is a TV. I have never seen these symbols before. We don't have to do the multiplier because we didn't match anything in the column. But yeah, there is. I don't know if you can see it. TV, a fan, and a toaster. I'm sorry, Linda. Yeah, heck. William's not here, but he'd say you're still a winner. That's true. Very true. The scratch off is fired to the corner with this damn scratch off. Excuse me. So that's the plans. I'll probably see you on live streams, maybe at Sonia's live streams. I might stay up another hour or 2. I can start to feel it in my eyeballs that I'm tired. Yes, it was fun, and that was a new scratch off. Maybe we just give it another chance. Maybe I'll get one of those for Wednesday night. To the moon, scratch off. Boom. It kind of makes sense that a light bulb, that's electric, and then all these other things are electric. But yet those other symbols were non-electric, so to speak. Where's my fancy scratch-off pen? I don't know. I think it's on the center console. What in the capital H? A toaster. Yeah, it is. A toaster. Never seen that symbol on any scratch off ever. It's in the glove compartment. Yeah, probably. Well, that might be where the fancy scratch off pen is. I have no idea. An electric banana or kiwi. Yeah, that's true. Me either. All right. Well, now I hope Carl gets to somehow feeling better. And if anybody else is, under the weather or has concerns, something they need prayers for, prayers. And it doesn't hurt for all of us to say prayers for each other. I want to thank you for all coming aboard tonight. That's special to me. This is a special group. Just ask Sonia. She'll tell you. Yeah. All right. It went fast. Zoom. It just, and what I didn't hardly talk at all. You guys held the stage. Got to be one. Check Amazon. There you go. What am I saying? All right, Ray. You too. Have a good evening. And there we have it, folks. I don't know if there's any special weather events this weekend. There's none here. I haven't heard anything about Northern Lights, so maybe we're out of that too. You too, Tracy. You got a big black cloud, but that's what you get for living in the UK. What was it? Was it Pigpen in the Peanuts cartoon? Was he the one that always had cloud over him? All right, Troy. Good night. That's it. We're out of here. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.